There are three mindsets you need to adopt if you want to become wealthy in 2024. So the first is I can be wealthy. Majority of you have not sustained this belief that you can be wealthy, that it can happen for you. Majority just wants to be wealthy. Like if it happens, fine. If it doesn't happen, that's all right. But having that kind of mindset is not advantageous for you to obtain the resources that you want. And it's not your fault because this mindset has been ingrained in you ever since you were a child. Like I come from a Nigerian home where money is a taboo subject. You have to get to a certain age before you have that conversation. So they say. So whenever you wanted to talk about money in my house, they'll be like, nah, don't worry about it. Wait till you get to a certain age or when you get a job. So that's the narrative that has been surrounded around that subject. But I started to question things. If you say money is not important, then why do you go to work and bust your butt out just to get some of this money? So there was a discrepancy between what they said they want and what they actually did to get that result. So money is not a taboo subject. Money starts from the mind. Your mindset is either a contribution to your failure or contribution to your success. So once you sustain the mindset that you can be wealthy, this can happen for you, then your mindset and universe goes to work and start conspiring circumstances like contents like this in order to bring you to a position where you can now get this thing that you feel you're worthy for. Majority of you people, which leads us to the next thing. Majority of you watching me, perhaps you do not feel worthy for these finances. Perhaps you've been sired into believing that finances somehow makes you evil. Finances somehow uh, strips you of your moral beliefs. Finances somehow plunges you deeper into decadence, which is not usually the case. Leads us to the second thing. Money is just a tool. There are no good people, there are no bad people with money. There are only good people and bad people with money. Money does not function on morality. There are good rich people, there are bad rich people. There are good poor people and there are bad poor people. So you see now that what classifies this money is the holder or the user of these finances. So if the user is a bad person, he will use it to do more bad. But give a good person money, he would use it to do more good. So money is just an amplifier of who you are, not necessarily a changer of who you are. It reveals who you are. I would like to think that every single person watching this, if you were given $1 million, then does that mean that the charity gets bigger check? Does that mean you can buy good things for your family? Does that mean that your mother finally gets that home she wants? Does that mean that the mortgage is paid off? You see now that money has no morality. It just validates that point. So if finances is given to a good person, he has a tool to do more good. So money is just a tool. It has no morality whatsoever behind it. Majority of us have been taught that money is for rich people and rich people are evil. If you have money, that means you are evil by default. That is a very flawed belief system. And once you believe in that, you've been following me for a long time, you know how I link the mind to our results. And once you believe in that, you don't necessarily have to vocalize that belief. Your reality will harmonize to resonate with that belief system. You will be inevitably poor and you're wondering, why can't I pay my bills? Why do I always have to feel anxiety whenever the end of the year is coming up? Because my landlord is at my door. Why do I always feel this anxiety surrounding finances? It has become such a taboo to even speak about. Majority, if I ask you to rich, say rich, you feel so guilty that you even be asking for forgiveness. So the problem is not how to get money or what to do to get money, is how you think. Change that belief system that money is for evil people. Change the belief system that you have to do some cutthroat shit to get money. It's not the case. It's a lie. So the third one is money is abundant. And this is one where I struggled with. Usually, whenever I saw someone making more money than me, I would be envious immediately. I used to think that this guy making more money therefore deprives me of my chance making money. So there was this scarcity mindset that I used to have surrounding this money. Whenever it's just like perhaps it came from your childhood, when if your sibling got the attention, that means you didn't get the attention, so it's a zero sum game. One person gets an object at the victim or at the expense of the other person, which is not the case for money. Money is abundant. It is a zero sum game. You making money doesn't stop me from making money, except we are direct competitors, which is not usually the case. So money is abundant. It can happen for you. Once you sustain these three belief systems, you will begin to see immediate change. Not after 30 days, not after 20 days, not after 10 days, but immediate change. So incorporate this into your life. What's the first one? The first is money. Money is What's the first one? Money is a tool, or I can be wealthy. I can be wealthy. It can happen for you. All this lifestyle, it's possible for you to attain this lifestyle as well. The second is money is a tool. Money is a tool that amplifies who you are. So you can use this money either the good way or the bad way. The third is money is abundant. Money is not scarce. It's only your mindset that makes it so. Nothing is good or bad except thinking makes it so. You and I can see the same thing and interpret it differently. You can see a flag and feel patriotic. I can see a flag and feel disgusted. So they are the same object but different interpretation. As always, my friends, incorporate this. And the exercise I want you to take, as you know, we have exercises along every of our videos. One thing I want you to do is to write out the parts in your life that will change as a result of this new information. If there's nothing that changes, then you effectively entertained yourself believing you were learning. So write out the parts of an aspect of your life you have to change as a result of this information. As always, my friends, a pleasure speaking to you. I'll see you next one.